Hi guys, it is Christina. I am back with another Paint With Me video. My cat is snoring in the background if you hear something. I haven't been able to make a video in several days because of, work and my grandma being sick and being on end-of-life hospice care. She was sent home. Just an update on her. The insurance she is on decided they were going to stop paying for her to be at the hospital. So they sent her home, which is nice because she's now close. Basically go home and in the nicest way, wait for her to pass away. So she got sent home. She was taken off of her ventilator. It's now Sunday, or not Sunday, Lord. It is Saturday, July, I have no idea, 14 maybe? Is that right? That's just a lucky guess. She was taken off her ventilator. Her feeding tube hasn't had any water other than just to moisten her mouth because she cannot swallow. She hasn't had any of that since Monday around noon. So she is ridiculously strong. It is now Saturday. She is still breathing and talking and can have a conversation with you. She did that little, and I don't know if, you know how people in, like, I'm going to do quotes here. You know how people do, like, say, people dying, do like a deathbed confession. She kind of had that with me. Not really confession, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it because then I'll just turn into a big ball baby again. But she did kind of do that with me on Thursday when that was the day she was sent home from the hospital. And I don't know, I'm still kind of in shock of how aware and responsive she is, but I also am, realistic in what is to come, but it's nice to be able to talk to her, and it's nice for her to be able to, say the things she wants to say. So that is the update with that. I'm going to reach around because I gotta pull this paper up. Oh, it's not really too bad. I'm still trying to figure out this whole, like, setup for filming. And I know I got a ugly comment yesterday, which kind of topped off my bad week, but I just removed it because, it's my channel and I can control the negativity, and I don't like negative people, or, I don't want to put that on others to have to read it either. So anyway, I know I've been getting a lot of, not a lot, some negative comments on my video quality. And I'm still, I'm still new to this. Yes, I used to actually had 2 different channels, but that was years ago. Different filming. I filmed on an actual camera, not my phone. You know what I mean? It's just a whole different world, I feel like, and I have to figure it out. So it's gonna take me a while, but I feel like my Paint With Me's haven't been too bad. And it's hard to not get your finger, your hands in the canvas, because I'm sticking down drills. You know what I mean? I don't know. I shouldn't let the negative comments get to me. Her negative was about my unboxing video, which I know it was horrible. And yes, I may have complained, but I'm not complaining. I am complaining at the quality. Yes, I am. But I'm doing it because I own a lot of diamond paintings. So I have seen really good quality, and I've seen really bad quality, both with canvases and with drills. When I can get a Huacan, even Anastor, which I'll never buy from again, just because of their drills. If I can get a Huacan, an Anastor, a whole bunch of the little stores that I'm trying out, if I can get canvases from them and they show up in perfect quality, wrapped around little foam rollers, and I've even had some that have come without a foam roller and are still in great quality, you know, shape, not crease, no bubbles, that kind of stuff. The glue's not overlapped or peeling up, or, you know what I mean, or wrinkled. So I've had one where the glue, say this is the corner of the painting, the glue didn't stick to the corner and somehow got wrinkled up and was way up here wrinkled. And I don't, how am I supposed to fix that? You know what I mean? When we pay for quality and we, you know, I'm one of those people that reads reviews. I read reviews even on AliExpress. I am in several Facebook groups and I listen to what people say. Like, I had great luck with this store. So I go in AliExpress and add that to, you know, follow that store or whatever it is that you can do on there. And that just tells me, like, you know, hey, next time you're looking, go check out that store. So I pay attention and I read feedback and I read reviews of the paintings and I, you know, I put in my research, I guess, to make sure I get a quality product. And then when I get something that is, you know, not packaged very well. And yes, I know that shipping damages stuff. My dad has been a mailman since I was a little tiny girl. And I know more about the post office than most of you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I have that experience. I've heard his stories. I've seen the process because I've been there. You know what I mean? It both, like, hurts my heart when people complain about the post office, but I also know the reality of the post office. My dad is a very good mailman that doesn't throw around things and kick things and smash things, you know what I mean? He's not one that throws packages. He's just, you know, he cares about his people that live on his mail route. Anyway, I know the mail affects packages, but when you put something in a box with no protection around it, and you don't even roll it up nicely, and it comes out wrinkled and the glue's creased in several spots, or you have these giant glue bubbles all throughout your adhesive, I feel like the seller could have done, you know, put a little bit more effort into that, especially when I pay 35 or 40 bucks for a canvas. I could get on Huacan for probably less than 20. You know what I mean? And know that Huacan's going to send me a perfect canvas. So I do not feel bad for complaining or being upset or frustrated when I open a package and see it like that. Her comments was, you know, don't complain and don't, if you're going to just complain about your package, don't do unboxing videos, and maybe you shouldn't diamond paint because it happens to all of us. You need to just iron your canvas and stop complaining. Yes, I understand I should iron it, but the point of my frustration is I shouldn't have to iron it. If I pay you $40 to come clean my house, and I come home and I have to go behind you and clean again because you quarter of the way clean my house or whatever, then guess what? I'm probably not going to hire you to clean my house again. It's just like customer service and quality control, and there's just things that you learn, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm going off on a rant because in the end, it is my channel, my videos. I don't want to come across as negative. I want to come across as like open, and I'm not a negative person. But I just wanted to say that I'm sorry if you guys thought I was very complainy and negative. I did not mean to come across that way. But I also feel like I should have an opinion on something I pay good money for, you know? So we'll get off of that tangent. Come on, little drill. You can do it. I've been testing out some new trays because I've heard different people talk about, you know, these large trays, and a lot of the bigger white trays that people are getting are arriving warped a little bit, and they don't sit flat. I ordered 2. I only used this one so far, but this one is perfectly flat. It looks a little warped on camera, but it's not. It's perfectly flat. I love this big white tray. Zoom. Not in, Christina, out. Okay. So this is my big white tray. I love this thing. I use it all the time. It's just like my favorite thing ever. However, I thought, okay, let's try this little blue tray. So some people have been talking about this blue tray with a little pin holder and how deep the ridges are and how well it's working. So I got that one. It also came with this big orange one that also has really tall sides and deep ridges, which I honestly feel like the ridges are the same on my white tray. So I've been using these. Yes, they work. The white tray is bigger. Like this will go in it. It still holds more, but this is completely fine. My problem with these two, they're ridiculously hard to pour out of. And so if I have to use these and then pour them in my white tray to get it back into my little containers, I might as well just use my white tray. You know what I mean? So I'm still going to play around with them and see if I like them, but that's my thoughts on the big trays currently. I'm still using my little pin that I put this thing on. However, my little thing that I made is very slippy, and it keeps sliding down, which is kind of annoying. So I did order some of the Rainbow Loom brand ones. These are Wonder Loom brand, and maybe they're the slick ones. I don't know. Okay, guys, I had to pause the video because when the phone started ringing, and when I reached for the phone thinking I could be all smooth and answer the phone and come back to the video, I completely knocked over my phone, and that was that. So we had to start over. So I'm still working on Inside Out. I did get Anger done, if you can see him right there. He looks really good from far away, so at the end of the video I will show you a far away look at him. I am 158. I finished him I did him a little bit not last night, Thursday night, I guess. I had been working on him for a couple days, and just finished him because Thursday was probably the roughest day I'd had yet so far with my grandma, and Jackson, you are noisy. Anyway, I just needed to, you know, shut my brain off for a second. So I finished him, and I was really pleased with how well he looks. He'll look much better with the light pad off, so I'll show him to you. Don't you worry, guys. Right now I'm using DMC 158, and we're filling in up here. Jackson's giving himself a noisy bath over here. So if you hear him, he went from snoring to bath time. So I want to say thank you to a couple different people. I mean, lots of you left really nice messages. I mean, I can't remember names because I haven't looked at them today, so of course my brain is not gonna remember names from a couple days ago, but Megan, who is preschool teacher addicted to diamond painting, said some really sweet things in her video. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, and I just want to say thank you to her. I appreciate everything. And then one of the channels I really enjoy, I enjoy a lot of channels, including Megan's, but one of my guilty pleasure favorites is Gone Off My Meds. I adore her. And she left some really sweet comments on all my videos. Well, on at least 3 of them, I think. Yeah, she asked me if we could be BFFs, so we're totally BFFs now. And she asked like 10 different questions on one of my videos. So anyway, she made me smile several times this week, and all your guys' comments, you know, brought smiles to my face. Work has been really stressful. Work is always stressful, but with me being out and my right-hand coworker being out due to family issues lately, you know, it's been stressful, and it's nice to get a comment from, you know, like truly nice people, and I just love you guys. You guys have given me joy when there hasn't been much joy to be found. So, thank you for all of that. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I am still blown away at how many people I have seen, you know, all the little notifications of so-and-so subscribed to your channel. And I'm like, I don't know. It's just one of those things I don't think you ever, maybe those people with like millions of subscribers, they don't get little, you know, burst of happiness when they see a new subscriber, but I do, and I'm sure most of the other diamond painting YouTubers do too. I ordered a new table yesterday. I have been looking at it for about a week now, and I was trying to decide if I really wanted it. It is another tilting table like this. It's actually like a drafting table. It's way bigger than, not way bigger. This one's like 23 inches long by like 16 or 15 inches, I want to say. I don't know, maybe it's 19, I don't know. No, it's gotta be, can't be 19. I don't know. It's decent sized. But the new one is like, I I think I calculated up it'll fit like a 55 by like 55 to 85 or something size canvas. I don't remember. I want to say it was like 31 inches, 31 something. And I can't remember the height, but my worry for this new table is I don't know how I'm going to use it in this chair, because this chair has pretty tall arms on it. So my concern is that when it slides over my chair, is it going to be like way up here and I'm like, you know, at eye line or whatever. But we'll see. It is actually being delivered today via FedEx. And I only ordered it yesterday, so that was really fast. I also ordered a whole bunch of other stuff, but none of it is diamond painting. And most of it's just like household items, so not really exciting. And I wasn't going to order any more diamond paintings. Like, I've been really good and only ordered the few that I talked about in my last video or the video before that or whatever. But I found this Minnie Mouse painting on Color Whisper store, I think it is, on AliExpress. And oh my gosh, she's so freaking cute. She's got like a navy and white striped background, which I am a sucker for striped backgrounds anyways. And navy blue is one of my favorite colors. And I, again, am a Disney freak. So I've been looking for, wanting a good Mickey and Minnie canvas. But there's a ton out there, but none of them were like calling to me. I did find one that they're like dressed as like little hipsters, but it's got a solid white background, and I was just like, oh, do you even want to do that? So it's in my cart, and you know, someday I'll probably order it, but okay, is it bad that I've already forgotten what the symbol looks like? Yeah, that's the right one. But I found this, so it's navy and white stripes on the background. She has on her dress, and it's like a deeper red, and it's got little tiny polka dots, and she's got glasses on. Oh my gosh, it was so freaking cute. So I ordered it, and I ordered it pretty in a decent size, so it's not super small. So I'm really excited about that one. And then I ordered, what was the other one I ordered? I don't remember because, oh, so I found this Rescuers movie poster that was done like in retro colors, like someone had redone it, and I ordered that as a custom quite a while ago. I haven't gotten it yet, but I ordered it, you know, several weeks ago, and I found this Peter Pan one that someone had up on on AliExpress already, and I've been staring at it for a while, and this morning I went ahead and ordered it. I would like to get several and maybe do like a gallery wall of these like vintage looking Disney posters. But those are the only two I have, and I did order them in the exact same size. So I have a Peter Pan and the Rescuers, which the Rescuers is a very highly underrated Disney movie. That is a really good movie. I feel like there was another one I ordered, but I don't remember what it was. But anyway, those two I did break down and was a horrible person who ordered more diamond paintings that I don't need. But other than that, I've been good. And that is good for me because I was ordering like one a day, if not multiples a day, which is how I accumulated so many. But I am about to finish my Little Mermaid one, and I made really good progress on this Inside Out one. And I also have been working on one right before I go to bed. I got a little lap desk, and I've been working on it like sitting up in bed. Of that, it was one of those ones I unboxed from in that horrible unboxing video. It's the 5-piece mural sunset one from Huican. So I've been doing that a little bit, but it's obviously going to take a long time because there's 5 freaking pieces. But yeah, and I've also been slowly plugging away on that Toy Story one that drives me nuts because of how loose the spaces between the diamonds are. What color do I want to use next? Let's do a little 606. So I have several going at one time, and I kind of just alternate them based on both what I'm in the mood for, and then I also just take turns with them, so you know they all get done eventually. But I have to admit that this Inside Out one is probably my current favorite because, one, it's just freaking cute. 2, I think it's going to be really stunning when it's done. Like, really, like, it's going to look better than any other one I've done so far. And, I'm thinking maybe the canvas. So, yes, I'm still having a few issues with a couple of them popping out. They're not shooting out. The diamonds just kind of pop up now. I'm wondering if the canvas is slowly stretching now that the diamonds are on it. And that's helping maybe because it's not as bad. So or maybe I'm just getting lucky and it was just a bad spot, you know, down here. I don't know, but so anyway, that is good. I don't have any plans this weekend, I don't think. I think I'm just gonna, obviously I'll be in and out going down to my grandma's house, but other than that, I have laundry and that's about it. So I think I'm gonna do some catching up on YouTube and diamond painting this weekend. And that's all. I'm going to be a complete lazy, happy crafter. But I think after the week that I've had, or the last couple weeks I've had, that's okay. It's okay. So this is another thing that I've been very picky about. I don't like my voice, and I feel like I have a deeper voice for a girl, and when I talk, sometimes it can just be like monotone, and that drives me nuts. I feel like anytime someone has to listen to monotone, me included, it is just so boring it puts you to sleep. So I'm sorry if my voice put you to sleep. Hopefully not. And hopefully the deepness of it is not driving you crazy. There's a lot of different colors here. It's not just big sections I can do. There is some green. We're starting to get into Joy, so all I've done so far of her is her foot. I don't like it when the diamond's funnel gets stuck in the little funnel. Uh-oh. I threw them both out. Way to go, Christina. Now I've oh, nope, it's on my finger, guys. Don't worry. Come on, get off the bead mat. If you guys don't have a sticky bead mat, run to Amazon and order yourself one, because I think that's like my favorite, one of my top favorite 817 accessories to have when diamond painting, especially if you work on a tilted surface. I'm so excited about Anger. He looks so... I always worry that, you know, things are going to pixelate too much. And I feel like he has some weird coloring. And I don't know if you can see it. It's probably off the screen. But, like, he has some weird colors throughout him where the shadows of his shirt are. But from a distance, it doesn't look weird at all. So I'm not even, like, worried about it. I don't know, I just think he looks really good. We had my old team at work. I have exactly an all new team at work. I'm the only one that has stayed from the, 2 years ago or whatever. We had a team of people. It was a guy, me and 2 other girls, and we do movie nights at our place for our I'm so sorry. I swallowed and apparently choked on swallowing. Let me get a drink. We do movie nights for our customers, and one of the movies we wow. One of the movies we showed 2 years ago, sorry for the coughing, was Inside Out, and someone made the joke of our team is inside out, and the guy, I really enjoyed him, now my throat's making noise, as a coworker. But sometimes he was very passionate, and he was very like, Jiminy Christmas, do you hear that? He just was, I don't know how to describe him, because he wasn't mean. He could be loud. He was, determined in what he did. I don't know. I really liked him, and I'm kind of a sensitive, but I never had issues with him. And a lot of people liked him. Like, he wasn't a hated guy. But anyway, we called him Anger, because, when something annoyed him, you definitely heard about it. And then there was another girl there that called herself Joy. And then we had an intern for a while, and she took on Disgust. And that only leaves Fear and Sadness. So neither one of them really fit the other 2 of us. So we just took them because that's all that was left. So she took Fear, and I took Sadness. So I got everyone one of those Disney pop figures for their desk in their character. And so that whole team is now gone. They've all left or been let go, or due to reorganization or whatever. But I still have my Sadness sitting on my desk. Anyway, I really like the movie Inside Out. I think it's a really good movie. And I don't know. Anyway, so I like majorly went off on a thing. But anyway, when I finished him the other night, I sent one of my coworkers, my old coworker, a picture of him. And I said, look, I just diamond painted so-and-so. And she sent me like a whole bunch of laughing, crying emoji faces. It's like, I'm glad someone, you know, enjoys my sense of humor. So that's that. I need to print off some like questionnaires or tags or whatever, so I have something to talk about, because I feel like I don't have anything to talk about and I don't want to be boring. If you guys have any like questions about me or questions about life or diamond painting or anything, leave them in the comments and maybe I can answer them in the next video, or link me to like a questionnaire tag thing and I will do that in my next video, because I enjoy listening to other people do those, so I will do them too. This painting, oh, I just hit the table, has 50 colors, so there is a lot of color changes. Now, like, down here, where's the camera? Down here and over on the sides and the bottoms, it was all, like, solid blues and purples and, mainly blues. So there wasn't too many color changes, but now that we're getting into the characters, there are lots of color changes. Sometimes I've heard people talk about like soft drills. I don't think I've ever had any of them, but sometimes I get some and I'm putting them on the canvas and it just feels a little weird, and I'm always like, is this a soft drill? Is this what they've been talking about? But I don't think so. I think they're just, they feel a little more. I don't see marks in them, and when I push on them really hard, they're not like flattening. So I don't think these are soft, and they're not stuck together or anything, so I think they're just oddballs. Yeah, so I recently got my first, well, not my first, I've had several promotions since I've been there, but they've never come with a new salary. I've stayed the same since I started, and I recently got told I was going to get a raise and an extra week of vacation time, because, okay, let's go on to this. Maybe I'm just a completely naive person in the work world, but I had no idea that when starting a job, one, I knew you could negotiate pay. I'd heard that before, but I'm like shy and, you know, don't like confrontation, so that just sounds like super scary to me, especially to do it in person. Now, like over email or phone, maybe I'd be a little more ballsy and could do that. But in person, I just, you know, get all clammy and run away. But no one told me that negotiating vacation time was a thing. Like, I had no idea that was a thing. So, you know, I've had coworkers tell me or whatever that, oh, when they started, they negotiated, you know, an extra week of vacation time, or they get their vacation time early instead of, you know, working for a year to get it. And I'm like, what? You know, I had to earn. I worked a full year before I got 1 week, and then I worked 3 years before I got my second week. So, I guess I've made that clear enough that when they gave me this promotion that they are going to let me have a 3rd week of vacation time, which makes my little heart so happy. But I wonder if I'm the only one that didn't know that was a thing, or if other people out there don't know that, or don't know that you can negotiate vacation time when you get a new job. Crazy. At least at, you know, the people that I work with, past companies and my company, that's a thing. So, I just thought that was interesting. Let's do these few black ones. So, I haven't had my meeting to find out how much this raise is going to be, or when it goes into effect, or any of that stuff. Just because of, you know, people's schedules and me being out because of my grandma and all that stuff. So hopefully early next week I will have some kind of information, maybe. So yeah. I took off, had a mini little staycation about a week or so ago. That my grandma's sickness kind of fell in there, so it didn't turn out to be as much of a relaxing staycation as I was wanting, but that's completely fine. But I think I still have close to a week of time left, and maybe over a week of time. I don't know exactly. And if I get my other week, then I still have 2 weeks of time left this year. And now my little happy brain is going, I am not good at relating things to miles per hour, because I almost said 5 miles an hour, and again, that's ridiculously slow. You know, it's just going into overdrive, trying to think of where can I go and use my vacation time, and or when should I take it, and you know, all that. I try to save some every year for Christmas time. So I'll usually take off like half a week before Christmas, and then the whole time between Christmas and New Year's. So I end up, if I play my cards right every year, I end up getting like 11 to 13 days in a row. But I also can never like go on vacation and not work. My job just doesn't allow that. So I always work a little bit from home, which also helps with the whole vacation thing, because then I can subtract how much time I worked from my vacation, and I can spread it out a little bit more like that. Let's move into, let's do the 154s. There's only a few of them. Anyway, after I do these, I think I'm gonna go, I'll show you my canvas. But I feel like I don't have much to talk about, and I don't want to be boring, so I may have a movie day today, because I haven't watched any movies lately, and I love movies. And I'm kind of in the mood to watch The Rescuers now that I talked about it earlier. So I may do that. Although, I wonder if we own that on DVD, or if I only have it on that old VHS tape from my childhood. We shall see. I guess that'll tell me if I'm going to watch it or not, because I definitely don't have a VCR player. My parents do. I don't think you can even buy VCR players anymore. Which is sad, because there's so many good movies we own that are on VHS. But anyway, I may do that. And work on my diamond painting, and then take some YouTube breaks, of course, because I love me some YouTube. So, I feel like this was a very boring paint with me, and I didn't get much done, other than a lot of blue, but I will pause here and then show you guys. I'll stand up and push this table out and show you guys what this looks like so far. So, I'll be right back. Okay, here is what the canvas looks like, and it's really pretty. You can see Joy's dress right here, and there's no diamonds right there, but you can see Anger's arm right there. Sadness is over here. Disgust is up here. She's kind of higher on the canvas. So we have Disgust, Sadness, Joy, Anger, and then Fear. You can see his shirt and his pants and his legs and his little arms right there. So anyway, it's very sparkly, very pretty. I'm really excited about it. I have washi tape all over because I use it to hold down my, if I've not finished a section or whatever. And then I just reuse it, so I just stick it up there. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. You'll probably see me again before the weekend's over, but if not, have a great weekend. Have a great start to your next week. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. Please leave me any comments or questions down below, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.